Hey, collective, welcome to Step Into Yourself Tarot. My name is Savannah. I am for this reading. I have some placements of cards that Spirit has drawn me to. So I'm going to first look at the sun. So, what is making you currently happy? Where do you find joy in your life? I'm also going to look at the moon and what are those areas that maybe you need to take a deeper look at. So the moon is often subconscious energy and kind of what's hidden beneath the surface. Then we get the high priestess. What is your intuition telling you? What are the deepest parts of yourself telling you? And then the hanged man. So where potentially do we need to have new perspective? And then the tower, anything unexpected that you should be aware of at the present time. And then judgment, what do you do? Right? Judgment, awakening. What are those spiritual downloads that maybe we should be listening to at the present time? And then the fool, where do you go from there? Okay. So I'm going to clarify each of these placements. I hope you are well. The energy has been quite intense, at least for me. Um, I let me know how it's been for you. Um, so I'm going to clarify. I'm going to pull whatever oracles Spirit leads me to. I might pull out some charms. They are calling me. Actually, they're really calling me. So maybe I'm going to start there. And then we'll see where else Spirit takes me. Um, yeah, the charms are really calling to me. So, charms can either resonate with the message or with you personally. So, let's get some charms for collective spirit. What do you want collective to know in terms of charm messages? Charms for collective. Happy Libra season as well. All right. Okay, we have the letter N. We have the letter M. We have A. We have G, V, O, K, L, and O. Let's see if there's more. I and E. And another K. We also have B. Okay, I think those are all the letters. N, M, A, G, V, O, K, L, O, I, E, K, and V. Oh, and L again. Yeah, two L's. We have the elephant, so slow movement. We have the butterfly of transformation. We have the heart with the word love in reverse. We also have another heart in the reverse. We have the mask. So, not seeing things clearly, perhaps wearing a mask at the present time. We have the word scarlet. We have two identical crosses. So, mutual commitment. We have the key in reverse. So, perhaps you have a key to a situation. We have the trumpet. There's that judgment energy. We have the tree of life. The roots. This is everything that we are connected to and why it also is a representation of full abundance. We have let me just make sure this is on. Yes. We have the canteen with the words drink me in reverse. So something is begging you. Something is beckoning you. We have another elephant. So two elephants. Slow movement. I'm seeing this as two different energies, slow movement from both sides. And then we have, oh, this is interesting. I've never gotten this one before. The horseshoe in reverse. I think of that in terms of when you're playing horseshoes and you're wanting to get it on, I don't know what they call it, like the stake in the ground. But it's in the reverse. It's like, how do I match that energy? How do I get it to connect? Okay. All right. Very interesting. But there's matching energies here in the cross of commitment. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start off with, what am I starting off with? Let me get some overarching energy, and then we'll get into the card placements. All right, overarching energy for collective. What should they be aware of at the present time? Overarching energy for this reading. Overarching theme for this reading for collective. What does collective need to be thinking about at the present time? All right, overarching energy for this reading. Overarching energy for this reading. Discernment. I did see will in reverse. Discernment, number 10. And then pleasure. Number 10 and number 18. So number, 28? Discernment and pleasure. What is going to bring you fulfillment? What's going to bring you happiness? I'm also being called to, on the discernment card, the head is in the clouds. Everything is very cloudy. But, excuse me, the discernment resides within. There's an emphasis on the heart chakra here. And I feel like from that space is where you're able to tap into pleasure. What is your heart telling you? And then protection in reverse. Yeah. For some reason, there's no reason to protect yourself here. Or you are protected, like whatever you hold within you, the greatest parts of your depth, the things that you hold sacred, can still be protected while still experiencing pleasure. That's an interesting message. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and clarify the sun. What makes you happy at the present moment? What is making collective happy, full of joy? The sun can also be illumination and things coming to light. I'm actually seeing that in this card. It's like this blooming energy. So what do you want to bloom, collective? What do you want to reach out your hands for? Show me the sun for collective. Let's do one more. The sun for collective. That message up here is so interesting. Let's see what your sun is. Two of Pentacles. You're wavering about it. Six of Cups. A soul bond. Oh my gosh, the Empress, like claiming it with full authority. It's that blooming energy. The Empress, they birth what they want in their life, right? And then we have the Six of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. There's a wavering back and forth about this, even though it could represent happiness and joy. If it's illumination, you've had some illumination regarding a Six of Cups, a soul bond. And it's like, what do I do with this information? Discernment. Go within. Literally, the heart is illuminated here. Go within. I want to see this Two of Pentacles. What are you wavering about? Show me the Two of Pentacles. What is collective wavering about in terms of the Six of Cups? One more. Two of Pentacles for collective. Ooh. The Tower just wanted to show itself. Ten of Cups. The Hierophant. Whoa. Whether you can commit to it. Wow. The Hierophant. The Ten of Cups. That's a commitment. It's also higher self. It's spiritual alignment. It's greater context in your life, but then there's the resistance to it. It is ultimate happiness. Ten of Cups, the Hierophant. Why is the resistance there to something that would bring you so much joy and happiness? Let's see what's underneath your moon that might give us some indication. Show me the moon. This is the hidden parts of ourselves. This is the things beneath the surface that perhaps we don't want to take a look at. It's the subconscious. Show me the moon. Show me the moon for collective. Ooh. Show me the moon for collective. That's beautiful energy on the sun. Show me the moon. Four of Swords, healing. High Priestess. Six of Swords. What are those things that I need to heal over? What are those things that I feel like it's healing over things that you've had to walk away from? Four of Swords, Six of Swords, the High Priestess. There's a lot of emphasis on the self here and quietness. The High Priestess, Four of Swords, has very quiet energy. The Moon, Six of Swords. You've taken moving away from things and to a very, very deep place. Things that you've had to leave behind. And heal over. Can I see more on this? The Fool. Yeah. So that you could actually come out of that moon space and take that new beginning. Ace of Wands and actually feeling energetically pulled to it. Oh my gosh. And Ten of Pentacles. This is just waiting for you to experience. The Fool, Ace of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. Taking leaps of faith towards passion, towards a passionate new beginning, and one that will result in ultimate abundance. Ten of Pentacles. You're learning a lot by deep diving into your moon. You're healing over things that you've had to leave behind. It's very silent energy, which is also the moon. It's like you're breaking through the illusions of the moon space. You're going into a deep contemplative space and you're trying to understand intuitively from the deepest parts of yourself. But when you come out of that, there's this beginning that is available to you. Passionate, stable. It represents ultimate abundance and passion. That's that tree of life energy that we saw. It represents pleasure. Let me see what your high priestess is saying, which you show me over here in your moon. Let's see, what is your internal, that internal voice? What is your internal voice saying to you? What do you intuitively know at the present time? Show me the high priestess. Ooh. King of Pentacles. Stability. Standing in empowerment. Creating the life that you deserve. Show me the high priestess. Let's do one more. High priestess. High priestess for collective. Knight of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Yeah, to reach for what you know to be true. What your higher self is telling you. Where the sun is pointing you. Knight of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Aligning with your value and your worth. And moving in that direction. Knight of Swords is swift energy. And the Nine of Pentacles is reaching for everything that we deserve. Everything that's aligned with our value, our worth. It's a good representation of me. I know this to be true. That Ace of Swords and High Priestess energy, you intuitively know that reaching for this is correct for you. It's aligned with your value and your worth. Let me see where there's a need for new perspective. Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man hangs upside down, literally, to kind of evaluate the current landscape, right? Trying to gain new perspective, new insights. Show me the Hanged Man for collective. That's that discernment energy, is the Hanged Man that we saw in your oracle, which is also the number 10, which is cycles of completion. Show me the Hanged Man for collective. Show me the Hanged Man. What is Knight of Wands? New perspective about the energetic pool that you have in whatever this situation is or connection, how you're drawn to it, how it actually lights you on fire, the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. One more for the Hanged Man. Ace of Pentacles, new beginning. Page of Swords. You're looking at it. Five of Cups. I feel like you're taking an evaluation here. Going back to over here as well in your High Priestess energy. You're evaluating. You're evaluating the loss and the sadness and memories of the past past experiences that have brought you feelings of grief and sorrow, possibly missed opportunities. You're taking a look at this, and there's the Page of Swords is they're trying to learn about the things that it's almost like need to fall away from me versus those things that I can literally hold in my hand. The Sun, Ace of Pentacles, that bring new opportunity, new growth, new beginnings. Ace of Wands, the Fool. What are the things that I need to allow to drain from me in order to pursue this? What are the things that, how do I look at things differently? How do I look at the opportunities that are potentially presented to me differently and not through a lens of sadness, loss, grief, like, oh, it's going to result in this, but rather it could result in this. New perspective is needed. The Ace of Pentacles is super solid. Oh, and there's healing. There's healing in this. Oh, and stability. Four of Wands, relationship energy. It's almost like more insight is needed about what is going to lend to stability and prosperous new beginnings, and what leads to sadness, loss, grief, and like a reconciling, a need to reconcile within the self. New perspective is needed about this. What are the prosperous opportunities, and which ones are the ones that leave me feeling depleted? Having that discernment. What is going to be pleasurable? Ace of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, ultimate abundance, and also emotionally fulfilling versus feeling depleted emotionally. You need to heal and reconcile yourself to this and have new perspective. Yeah, the Wheel. There's lessons that need to be learned about this. The Wheel. All right, let's take a look at that Tower. I'm going to go ahead and switch decks. Show me the Tower. So this is anything, illusions, delusions coming down. This is anything surprising that you may need to be aware of. This is those sharp insights that we have that rock us to our core. I had one earlier this week. Sometimes they are quieter. Sometimes they are more loud. Sometimes they are internal towers. Sometimes they are created by external entities or forces or experiences. Let's see your Tower. Can you show me the Tower for collective? What are the illusions and delusions that need to come down, or anything surprising to collective in this situation, or what they are currently experiencing? Show me the Tower. What does collective need to know? Let's do two more. The Tower. It's always meant for your highest good. Back to the Hierophant. It's always meant for your highest good. It reveals truth, no matter how difficult. The Tower is always for our highest good, because it reveals truth and it points you in the direction that you need to go. Let's do one more. the Tower, the Tower for collective, Five of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Drawing it back over here, it is a form of, it's almost like a form, you recognize that you wavering back and forth over here about a Six of Cups connection, a soul bond connection that would bring so much joy and warmth and love and illumination and light and emotional fulfillment, and you have that resistance to it over here. Your Tower is that you recognize this is a form of self-deceit. It's lying to oneself. It's a fear of breakage. Five of Pentacles. That's a breakage. It's feeling like you're left out in the cold, right? And you have sharp realization about how this wavering back and forth actually leads to this. Seven of Swords, Five of Pentacles. It's actually creating the break. I just heard before it even begins. King of Wands, the bottom of the deck, Three of Pentacles, Two of Cups. It's equal, it's balanced, it's passionate. There's the Ace of Wands again that you showed me over here in relationship to, where did I see it? I saw it in relationship, yeah, Ace of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. There is a passionate new beginning here, and it is balanced, and it's, there's that Judgment, which is your next placement. There's the decision, the awakening that needs to occur. So your Tower moment is understanding that my wavering is actually creating, right? So like our thoughts create our reality. When we are in this state, it's a form of self-sabotage. So going back to that discernment piece, do I want the pleasure? Do I want literally the passion, the balance, the teamwork, the equal reciprocity and love, a passionate new beginning? Or do I want the Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles, the breakage? It's a form of self-sabotage, and sharp insight is going to come in about that. Let me see this Judgment. Can I see Judgment? This is like the awakening. This is the lesson. It can be the decision, but really Judgment it's the awakening to the knowledge. What are you going to do with it, right? Judgment. This is those hard truths. And like, did we learn the lesson? Show me Judgment. One more Judgment. King of Swords, there's the decision. Queen of Wands. Eight of Pentacles, to invest with passion. This is dedication and effort. There's Judgment. To invest in what? Page of Swords. Oh, what you were telling me over here. Like, do I invest in what would bring me happiness and joy and fulfillment, or do I invest in lost memories, memories of the past, sadness, grief, loss, this mentality that like it's going to result in my heartache in some way. You're drawing it back to this discernment here. Page of Swords, Seven of Wands, Seven of Cups. To break through the illusions. Yep, there's that Ace of Pentacles. That new beginning, to have, you're choosing the new beginning. The Ace of Pentacles that you show me over here. The offering. Either from you or from somebody else, but because it would bring you happiness, the sun, the joy. So here's the Judgment. Like, I'm going to break through all these illusions. I'm going to make decisions to invest in that. The opportunity for stability, the opportunity for a new beginning, the opportunity for growth, the opportunity for roots. Oh, that's beautiful. The hand imagery is so strong here because you create it, right? You create your reality. You mold your reality. It requires you. All right, let's see where you're going with this. The Fool. This is the childlike wonder. This is, I'm not going to be held back. I'm going to take leaps of faith. The Fool energy is one that they're not naive. They're calculated risk. Let me see the Fool. Let's see where you're taking your Fool energy. Show me the Fool. One more. The Fool. All right, let's see that Fool energy. Show me that Fool energy. Queen of Pentacles. The Sun. Oh, Page of Cups. Yeah. Your Fool energy is opening up to the Sun and to nurture the Sun over here, which the Sun you associated with Six of Cups, the Fool again, the Hierophant, 10 of Cups. And claiming it. The Empress. This is ultimate emotional fulfillment. It's commitment to the highest self. It's commitment in general. And Six of Cups, a soul bond. Someone that you have deep memories with, someone that you have a very unique bond with, also over a long period of time. It's memories of the past. Here you are showing your Fool energy. It's like, you know what? I'm going to nurture that. Queen of Pentacles, the Sun, Page of Cups, because in nurturing that, it's also nurturing myself. Going back to that Empress energy. It's aligned with my value. It's aligned with my worth. The Queen of Pentacles, they know the things to nurture in their lives. They have love of the self first and foremost, and then they extend it to others. It's a very nurturing energy. And you're opening yourself up to this in your Fool energy in the smallest of ways. The Page of Cups, it's just opening. It's an openness of heart. But you're like, I'm going to be open. My Fool energy, my leap of faith is opening myself up to what this joy could potentially be. I feel like there's more on this. Can I get anything else on this? The Fool, Queen of Pentacles, the Sun, Page of Cups. Anything else on this? Queen of Pentacles, the Sun, Page of Cups. I feel like there's more, Spirit. Queen of Pentacles, the Sun, Page of Cups, for collective, for the Fool. One more. Where is the Fool taking collective? Knight of Cups to deliver your heart. Oh, Ace of Cups. I'm such a romantic. Such a romantic. I am so. Oh, I'm like, I've noticed this in my recent readings. I'm like, oh, that's beautiful. Oh, and then the Fool again. You're like, fuck it. I'm going to. I'm going to go full throttle, express the love in my heart, deliver it to another, and I'm going to bask in it. Like, literally, that's what that is. Oh, I love that. I love that. It's like, you show me here an opening from the heart space, and then it gets bigger, and it's like opening to the idea and then delivering it to another, expressing the love in your heart. I see very vulnerable communication here. The Knights always deliver something outside of ourselves, and in this case, it's emotions. It's also love, fullness of heart, and the Fool again. So you have now shown me the Fool 3 different times in relationship to your emotions. This is the pleasure. This is the pleasure. It's beautiful. And it represents the sun. It represents what would bring you happiness and joy and emotional fulfillment. Literally, emotional fulfillment. Here it is. It fills your heart. It fills another's heart. And I love this Fool card because this just like, I'm basking in it. I love this. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. So it does seem like when you get past this resistance, which comes from discernment, it comes right here in this gaining new perspective about, am I going to invest in this feeling like things are going to break, that things are going to leave me feeling lack, that they're going to leave me feeling emotionally depleted? Or do I invest in opportunities that feel very stable, where there's actual prosperity attached to it? And you show me this connection as attached to emotional fulfillment as well as stability and tree of life energy. That is everything we could want in this life. And then over here, you're showing me, and there's so much love too, right? And it's reciprocal. It's beautiful, but discernment is needed. Discernment is needed. I love this for you. Let's get some oracles for you. I love this reading for you, collective. Can I get any other messages for collective in regards to this message? What does collective need to know about discernment and pleasure? Peace. And to the sea, go on the journey. That's that Fool energy. To the sea. Take that leap of faith. You know the truth over here. You showed me High Priestess and Ace of Swords. You intuitively know. It's just getting past that self-sabotaging. And we do this all the time, right? We can sabotage ourselves by overthinking things, by just expecting expecting the worst. But Spirit saying, no, look under your moon. Look what's there. Deep dive and have discernment. And then once you do that, it's like full throttle. One more. Any other messages for collective? All right, let's shake them out, Spirit. Any other messages for collective? A change in the wind I just saw. Yeah, it's a big change. Observer. Yeah. Discernment. Oh, soulmates. Observer, number 49, number 41, soulmates, and then all that glitters. Oh, it's beautiful. Observe the beauty of it. Observe that there's actual reciprocity and it's beautiful. Maybe it does glimmer. Maybe there is hope. Maybe there is, I think oftentimes we are our own worst enemies and we're not seeing things clearly or from a lens of positivity because of our life experiences, because of where we've been in that 5 of Cups energy, right? But Spirit's calling you here to observe the things that do glitter, that do shine. This is beautiful, that are reciprocal. Number 41, number 16, and number 49. And Treasure Island. Yeah. We saw that. Go to the sea. There is a treasure there, right? Taking this leap of faith. Oh, there it is again. To the sea. Yeah. You may be going into uncharted territories, right? If you're so used to making decisions according to like the level of risk, right? Or of self-protection. I'm hearing self-preservation, but really look at things, observe what actually shines, and then be willing to go to the sea. Be willing to go into the uncharted territory. Yeah, but there's a deep knowing. That's that intuition. That's that high priestess energy that you showed me multiple times. There's a deep knowing that this does glitter. Number 43 and number 7. And you're blessed. This is where I feel like going into this uncharted territory is where you discover that treasure, right? Yeah. Right now, it's saying don't be between worlds, right? Because literally that discernment piece, that Page of Swords energy, where it was over the Hanged Man, new perspective was needed. It's like, are you going to choose what's in the dark, what's in the shadow, or what's in the light? Right? New perspective is needed about this. Mending within the self. I love this for you. Oh, and the fates. Why am I such a romantic? I love this. Speaking of that, I will get some love oracles for you. Let's see, because this is heavily relationship oriented. 6 of Cups for sure. Soul bond. Knight of Cups. Ace of Cups. The Fool. Come on. All right. Any messages that collective should be aware of in terms of this reading? The fates, blessed, to the sea, soulmates, 6 of Cups, Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups, the Sun. Like it's so black and white. It's so black and white. It's so clear. Maybe you need to get out of the gray. One more. Love messages for collective. It's so black and white. Overthinking. Maybe you need to get out of the gray. Overthinking. Playing negative scenarios in your head is creating issues which weren't there at first. That's that Five of Cup energy. That's that Seven of Sword energy. Spirit is saying it is very black and white. Literally in that discernment. It was, here's a very solid opportunity, a very solid, passionate new beginning, and it's attached to the sun, and it's attached to emotional fulfillment, and it's attached to ultimate abundance, tree of life energy. Or you can sit in self-sabotage, overthinking, and sadness, and this feeling of loss and grief and remorse, and like everything's just going to go down the drain. Overthinking, playing negative scenarios in your head is creating issues which weren't there at first. I think that's really significant. See things in the black and white. And I hardly ever say that because I personally do not subscribe to that thinking, because there's always layers of complexity. But for this, it is so clear. It's this or it's this. And playing those negative scenarios, the leading into this, is creating issues which weren't there at first. Magnetic connection. There is a very strong pull and intensity that draws you to this person. Yeah, because they're a soulmate. It's the fate. Literally. It's the soulmates. It's attached to the fates. And it represents being blessed. There's a magnetic pull. That's that Ace of Wands energy. Be honest. Heart-to-heart conversations are necessary. It is safe for you to talk about your feelings. There's that emotional vulnerability. Yeah. And then literally deception in reverse. There is no deception here. And soulmate. Yes, this person is your soulmate. Your connection is sacred. That doesn't mean it's not going to come with difficulties. It is. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is or will be returning to your life soon. Yeah. And then have faith. Six of Cups can represent a connection from the past. Like I said, you have long time memories with this person. You have a very unique bond with them. Actions speak louder than words. If you want to know what someone is feeling, watch what they are doing. Like, are their actions aligning with their words, right? I feel like you've seen that it does. Intuitively. You know this, and you're like, shit, what do I do with that? That's that overthinking. That's that self-sabotage energy. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for that, Spirit. All right. What am I going to get? What needs to be communicated besides the emotions, right? What needs to be communicated? What needs to be communicated? Delivered, understood. There's so much pleasure and abundance here. It's incredible. It's beautiful. What needs to be communicated from the heart? One more. What needs to be communicated from the heart? I'm going to shake them out, Spirit. What needs to be communicated from the heart? Trust. Oh, look at me. I'm like, oh, trust. Allow me to give you my deepest longings, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. Oh, that's that openness of heart. but trusting the other person to know how to handle it. Freedom. I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. That's that 5 of Cups, 7 of Swords energy. 5 of Pentacles, always feeling like things are going to go wrong. I no longer want that resentment to block me from having good. Release me from its bonds. And then worth. You have been worthy to belong to love all along without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself and you deserve love. Oh, I love this. I feel like it's equal. It's balanced. Grounded. Many of the most evolved beings on earth are quote unquote regular folks living with joy, dignity, and courage. Love this. And then divine source. Yeah, rely on the divine. Let go of the need. Oh, let go and just flow. Flow. I love this. I love this for you. So those are the things that you need to communicate. Is this one really hit me? Allow me to give you my deepest longings, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. So somebody who's not intimidated by your heart, someone who's not intimidated to speak their truth, someone who's not intimidated to accept your truth, I'm feeling like holding space. Literally holding space. Once again, the hand imagery. Like, I'm giving to you and I want to receive all of you. And trusting in that. And then there's this beautiful butterfly of transformation. This is huge. Trust. Trust in the self first and foremost, and then trust in another. And I see you doing that because there's vulnerability here in delivering your heart. It's beautiful. I love this for you. Let me get a potential outcome for you. And then I will get angel messages or angel numbers or spirit messages. Can I get potential outcome for collective? Potential outcome for collective. I don't know why I'm feeling called to the charms again. That's the second time in your reading. Spirit saying get in before the outcome. Okay. Let me pull a few more charms, Spirit. Just a few. Just a few. All right. We have the letters R, E, H, H, S, I, Y, E. I'm going to say those again. Y, I, S. It reminds me of the word yes. R, E, H, H, and E. We have the star, and on the one side, it says just for you. Yeah, the star is our deepest desire and hope. This one is just for you. That's your soulmate. We have the anchor with the word love on it. So anchor yourself in this love. We have the owl. Rely on your wisdom and your discernment. And then milk, which I always see as nourishment, which also draws me back to that Queen of Pentacle energy about nourishing yourself first and foremost, but then also this particular connection. Can I get potential outcome for collective? Potential outcome for collective. Yes, this person is your soulmate. Your connection is sacred. It's different. It's unique. It's beautiful. It represents everything we could possibly want in this life. But you have to trust it. But you have to trust you first and foremost, and you have to be willing to be vulnerable, which I do see you doing in that full energy. All right, one more. for potential outcome for collective. One more for potential outcome for collective. I love doing these open reads, answering the call. That's that judgment call. The time is now. That's that discernment. Answer the call. You've been intuitively drawn to this. Traveling lightly. Simplify. Simplify. That's that black and white. Don't overthink. Wondrous universe. Walk in the beauty of it. That's the goodness. I love this for you. Cleansing. It's cleansing. You're wise. You're exactly where you need to be, even though the territory may be unknown. That's that to the sea energy. But when you go out to the sea, there's that treasure, right? That treasure island that we saw. And it's abundance waiting for you. Love this for you, collective. I hope that you find hope in it. All right. Any final spirit messages or angel numbers for collective? Any final spirit messages or angel numbers for collective? Oh, and that owl is right on the freedom card. Have wisdom about the resentment that has blocked the good. Release yourself because of your new perspective and new gained wisdom. Your higher self is literally directing your path. Are you going to listen to it? You're going to be in the shadow or in the light. One more. Angel message or angel number or final spirit message. I'm going to do that one more time. Angel number or final spirit message for collective. I'm going to shuffle them out. Angel number or final spirit message. Did that? Okay. I just wanted to make sure that didn't flip. Angel number or final spirit message. All right. 1212, duality. Oh, that's that soul bond, mirroring energy. And then also that the two aspects, right, where spirit's calling you to discernment. Within you are shadows of dark and beams of light. The divine is reminding you to embrace the duality that is your individual spark. That's that Ace of Wands energy. The spark is being ignited and is ready to illuminate the path ahead. I fully embrace who I am, excuse me, and allow change where it is needed. I trust the duality within me. I love this because shadow, oftentimes individuals think of shadow as bad or as negative. It's not. The shadow is always going to reside within us. And I think this is honoring it. It's honoring our dual nature. We want to dig into that shadow, right? Reconcile those things within ourselves, and recognize that, you know, it's not meant to be a hindrance. I fully embrace who I am and allow change where it's needed, right? I move from the shadow aspect to the light. And in that, I gain more wisdom. I gain more wisdom about myself, right? That Page of Swords energy is so small. But then over here, it turns into the King of Swords, meaning you've gained insight, you've gained wisdom about those shadow aspects. Trust the duality within you. It's like, what do you do with it? Number 143, preparation. Life is filled with phases. The whisper is telling you to prepare for the unexpected and allow change to pass through with a sense of peace. Financial and creative changes are upon you. My dreams and desires are coming to fruition, bringing change that I welcome with an open heart and mind. Excellent. And then keep moving forward, even if you're unsure of your next step. That's that uncharted territory or where it may take you, going out to the sea, right? Trust that you are walking the path that you are meant to walk. Remember, we are walking it with you. Trust yourself more. So much about trust. When there are questions you need assistance with, go inward. That's that intuition. Sit with yourself, meditate on the question, ask for our help also. Then trust your intuition, as most often the answer and guidance will be delivered to you intuitively. We are with you always. Yeah, your spirit team, your spirit guides, the ethers, like the universe is with you. Go deep within and really tap into your intuition. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, persistence. Keep going. You have completed a task that is in alignment with your soul's journey. The divine is letting you know that it sees you and that all of your persistence is paying off. You are being acknowledged. I take steps to stay in alignment with my soul's journey, and I reap the rewards of my persistence. That is that full energy where the sun just opens up to you. That treasure box opens up to you, that abundance, that emotional fulfillment, that tree of life energy, ultimate abundance, ultimate emotional fulfillment with a soul bond. Oh, have persistence. 1, 2, 3, 4. I love it's one step at a time. All right, collective. I love this reading. Um, yeah, it glitters. It glitters literally. It's shiny, it's beautiful, it's emotional, it's trusting, it's intuitive. It's filled with pleasure. It's filled with just a knowing and a leap. And oftentimes that's when we experience the greatest rewards. All right. I hope that this helped you. I hope you're well. Take care.